Hey beautiful people, welcome to Tech Gyan Unlimited.
Hello everyone, today we are going to discuss subjective question and objective question answer with solutions asked in Karnali Pradesh by Loksewa Ayog, Nepal. Exam was held on 2081 Boisak 8. Let's go to the section 1, which is objective question and answer, and later we will discuss all subjective question and answer. Let's head to the question number 1. Which command divides the surface of the blank disk into sectors and assign a unique address to each one? Option A, VER, version. Option B, format. Option C, FAT. Option D, CHK, DSK, check disks. Correct answer is option B, format. Format command divides the surface of the blank disk into sectors and assign a unique address to each one. Disk formatting is the process of preparing a data storage device such as hard disk drive, solid state drive, floppy disk or USB flash drive for initial use. In some cases, the formatting operation may also create one or more new file system. The first part of the formatting process that performs basic medium preparation is often referred to as low-level formatting. Partition is the common term for the second part of the process, making the data storage device visible to an operating system. And while formatting, it also creates a file system, partition system, as discussed before. Let's check about version and check disk command also. Version command. Version command is used to display the version number of the current operating system, and the version command is used in Microsoft DOS. Check disk command. In MS-DOS, the disk space is examined by using the check disk command. Question number 2. Shortcut key for creating a new folder is option A, F2, option B, Ctrl plus C, option C, Alt plus Ctrl, option D, Ctrl plus Shift plus N. Correct answer is option D, Ctrl plus Shift plus N. Which tool in control panel is used to adjust your computer setting to control computer with voice command? Option A, system and security. Option B, appearance and personalization. Option C, hardware and sound. Option D, ease of access. Correct answer is option D, ease of access. As you can see in this screen, ease of access is available in control panel, and from there we can use different settings and also command our computer to use through our voice or narration. ... tag is used to create a numbered list in HTML. Option A, OL. Option B, UL. Option C, LI. Option D, LL. Correct answer is option A, OL. There are different types of list in HTML. Let's discuss about the list. List can be either numeric, alphabetic, bullet or other symbol. You can specify list type and list item in HTML for a clean document. Basically, there are two types of list. One is OL and another is UL. Let's discuss the OL tag, that is order list. Order list starts with OL tag and each list item starts with LI tag. You can see the example. Inside OL there are different lists, which is order list, and by default it will come with 1, 2, 3 in serial number in numerical order. And another type of list is another list, that is UL tag. Another list start with UL tag and each item start with LI tag. You can see the example of another list too. Element holds 2 or more frame elements. Option A, frame set. Option B, frame. Option C, FRM body. Option D, FRM element. Correct answer is option A, frame set. Frame set is not available in HTML5, but in previous version of HTML we used to use frame set tag. Frame set tag in HTML is used to define the frame set. The frame set element contains one or more frame elements. It is used to specify the number of rows and columns in a frame set with their pixel of spaces. Each element can hold a separate document. As you can see in the figure or picture, there are 3 types of document or HTML document which are divided with frame set, and each one of frame is displayed in the frame set. Which of the following input device interprets pencil marks on paper media? Option A, punch card reader. Option B, optical scanner. Option C, handwriting detector. Option D, OMR, optical mark reader. Correct answer is option D, OMR, optical mark reader. Let's discuss about optical mark reader or optical mark recognition. Optical mark recognition, also called mark sense reader, is an electronic method of gathering human handled data by identifying certain marking on a document. OMR allows us to read any fill in the bubble type form. Test, survey, elections, questionnaires, course evaluations, and many more types of form require the use of OMR. As you can see, loksewa answer sheet also contains OMR. OMR is more accurate than OCR. The term GIGO is related to which characteristics of computer? Option A, speed. Option B, automatic. Option C, accuracy. Option D, reliability. Correct answer is option C, accuracy. Computers are highly accurate, ensuring 100% error-free calculation when provided with correct input has been given. GIGO, short term for garbage in, garbage out, is a fundamental principle in computer science and information theory. It emphasizes that the output quality of a system is directly dependent on the quality of the input data. In simpler terms, if you feed incorrect or flawed data into a computer, you will get unreliable or meaningless result. This principle highlights the critical importance of ensuring data accuracy and integrity in computing processes. Dot matrix printer is an example of option A, impact printer, option B, non-impact printer, option C, thermal printer, option D, laser printer. Correct answer is option A, impact printer. Dot matrix printer is an example of impact printer. Let's discuss about impact printer. Impact printers are similar to typewriters. They use hammer to strike a character against an ink ribbon, and the impact of the hammer causes the image of character to be printed on paper. Example: dot matrix printers, line printers, daisy wheel printers, etc. Dot is a translator which translates the program written in high-level language into machine-level language. Option A, assembler. Option B, compiler. Option C, machine-level language. Option D, software. Correct answer is option B, compiler. A compiler is a special program that processes statements written in a particular programming language called as source code and converts them into machine language or machine code that a computer's processor uses. Compiler translates entire high-level language program directly into machine language program. This process is called compilation. The cache memory works between option A, ROM and CPU, option B, RAM and ROM, option C, CPU and RAM, option D, random and secondary memory. Correct answer is option C, CPU and RAM. The cache memory works between CPU and RAM. Let's discuss what is cache memory. Cache memory is a type of high-speed memory that is used to temporarily store frequently used data and instructions. When the CPU needs an instruction or data during processing, it first looks in the cache. Cache memory is placed in between the CPU and the RAM to improve the performance of the computer by reducing the access time from main memory. Cache memory is also called as high-speed buffer. Which of the following is valid statement? Option A, data in itself is useless unless it is processed. Option B, the data that is processed is called a program. Option C, the data which is not yet processed is information. Option D, information is processed by computer to generate data. Correct answer is option A, data in itself is useless unless it is processed, and it is 100% true because raw data is raw data is processed to get information. The delay that occurs during the playback of a stream is called option A, stream delay, option B, playback delay, option C, jitter, option D, event delay. Correct answer is option C, jitter. Jitter is the variation in signal arrival time often seen in digital communication system like networks and audio-video transmission. It arises from factors like inferences, congestion, or hardware issue affecting real-time applications quality by causing disruption or synchronization problem. Minimizing jitter is crucial for ensuring the reliability of such system. Which of the following cable can transmit data at high speed? Option A, UTP cable, option B, coaxial cable, option C, optic fiber cable, option D, twisted pair cable. Correct answer is option C, optic fiber cable. Which of the following is considered as the unsolicited commercial email? Option A, virus, option B, malware, option C, spam, option D, all of the above. Correct answer is option C, spam. Firewall are to protect against option A, virus attack, option B, phishing attacks, option C, data driven attacks, option D, unauthorized attacks. Correct answer is option D, unauthorized attacks. The purpose of the macros feature in word processing application is option A, to insert hyperlink, to record and automate tasks, to create header and footer, option D, to apply predefined styles to text. Correct answer is option B. The purpose of the macro feature in word processing application is to record and automate repetitive tasks. The space left between the margin and the start of a paragraph is called option A, spacing, option B, gutter, option C, indentation, option D, alignment. Correct answer is option C, indentation. Indentation is the space left between the margin and the start of a paragraph. In which view header and footers are visible? Option A, normal view, option B, page layout view, option C, print layout view, option D, draft view. Correct answer is option C, print layout view. Header and footer are only visible in print layout view. The ability to combine name and addresses with a standard document is called form letters. Option B, document formatting. Option C, mail merge. Option D, data management. Correct answer is option C, mail merge. Mail merge is the ability to combine name and addresses with a standard document. Which of the following tab is used to add the document citation? Option A, home tab. Option B, insert tab. Option C, page layout. Option D, references. Correct answer is references. As you can see in the picture, we can insert citation from references tab, and on the references there is citation and bibliographic group. Which of the following shortcut key is used to check spelling? Option A, F9. Option B, F1. Option C, F2. Option D, F7. Correct answer is option D, F7. F7 key is used to check spelling in Microsoft Office Word. A4 size paper is option A, 21.59 cm by 27.94 cm. Option B, 21.59 cm by 35.56 cm. Option C, 21 cm by 29.7 cm. Option D, 14.8 cm by 21 cm. Correct answer is option C. A4 paper size is 21 cm by 29.7 cm. In Excel, cells are labeled as option A, III. Option B, 1, 2, 3. Option C, A1, B1, C1. Option D, A, B, C. Correct answer is option C, A1, B1, C1. Cells are labeled as A1, B1, C1 and more. The basic unit of worksheet into which you enter data is called a option A, tab. Option B, cell. Option C, box. Option D, range. Correct answer is option B, cell. The basic unit of worksheet is also known as cell. Which of the following is not the correct method of editing the cell content? Option A, press the Alt key. Option B, press the F2 key. Option C, click the formula bar. Option D, double click the cell. Correct answer is option A, press the Alt key. We cannot edit the cell content by pressing the Alt key, and all the other answers are correct, which we can edit the cell content. The formula in the cell B5 is equal to FO plus C3. This is copied to cell D8. What will be the formula in D8? Option A, C7 plus E6. Option B, C4 plus E3. Option C, E7 plus C5. Option D, FO plus C3. Correct answer is option A, C7 plus E6. In this picture you can see B6 cell is the sum of FO and C3, and this is this B5 cell is copied to new cell address D8. And let's take the previous reference B5. There is one column before B5, that is FO, and one column after B5 and two row before B5. In that same reference we can plot that data or that cell reference, then we get the result C7 plus E6. Which tab contains the tool Freeze Pens? Option A, Home tab. Option B, Page Layout. Option C, View. Option D, Review. Correct answer is option C, View tab. As you can see, you can freeze pens from View tab only. Absolute cell reference of third row of E column in Excel is option A, E3. Option B, $E3. Option C, $E, $3. Option D, none of the above. Correct answer is option C, $E, $3. As we all know, absolute cell reference is denoted by $sign in column name followed by row number. Which of the following feature displays only the data in column according to specified criteria? Option A, pivot. Option B, sorting. Option C, filtering. Option D, formula. Correct answer is option C, filtering. Using filters, we can display only the specified criteria data we define in that filter. The PowerPoint view that displays only text, title and bullet is option A, outline view. Option B, notes page view. Option C, slide sorter. Option D, slide show. Correct answer is option A, outline view. In outline view, we can view only the text, title and bullet. Dot 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 is an area reserved for a specific piece of data. Option A, report. Option B, key. Option C, record. Option D, field. Correct answer is option D, field. Field is an reserved area for a specific piece of data. Field is also known as column. A field that uniquely identifies each record in a table is option A, index key. Option B, main field. Option C, primary key. Option D, key field. Correct answer is option C, primary key. A field that uniquely identifies each record in a table is known as primary key. Which is not a valid data type in MSSS? Option A, memo. Option B, picture. Option C, currency. Option D, auto number. Correct answer is option B, picture. Picture is not a valid data type in Microsoft SS. Record of a table is called option A, field. Option B, text. Option C, tuple. Option D, all of the above. Correct answer is tuple or tuple. Record of a table is also called as tuple. This is the last question of objective question. Dot 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 runs on a computer hardware and serve as platform for other software to run on. Option A, system software. Option B, operating system. Option C, application software. Option D, all of the above. Correct answer is option C, operating system. Operating system runs on a computer hardware and serve as platform for other software to run on. This is all objective questions. Total question asked in Karnali Pradesh was 35 objective questions. In the next section, we will discuss about subjective question, which is very crucial and important to pass any computer operator or computer operator assistant exam of loksewa or Public Service Commission. Please share, subscribe and like this video. We will come with further new videos and new tutorials. In the first question of Karnali Pradesh loksewa, there was a question of 5 marks. Question was, what are the common computer security threats and protection measures? As you can see in this screen, question is divided into 2 sections. So to write the exam paper, and to manage your time you need to divide your answer too. So if you, for the 2.5 marks or first section, the common security computer threats, you can skip the types of malware as in this picture and you can continue with this answer. But if this same question is asked with more than 6 marks or 8 marks or full 10 marks, you have to write all this answer. So let's discuss the answer. So there are many types of security threats that can pose a risk to system, data, network in today's world. Some of the most common threat type includes: number 1, malware. This is a type of software designed to harm or exploit computer systems, often by infecting them with viruses, worms or trojans. There are different types of malware. As I already discussed, you can skip these 4 types of malware if this question is asked for only 2.5 marks. But for higher marks, you need to write all this answer. Anyway, let's discuss the types of malware. First one is virus. A computer virus is a malicious software program loaded onto a user's computer without the user's knowledge and performs malicious action. It can self-replicate, inserting itself onto other programs or files, infecting them in the process. Another type of malware is worm. A worm is technically not a virus, but a program very similar to virus. It has the ability to self-replicate and can lead to negative effects on our system. And most importantly, they are detected and eliminated by antiviruses. Example of worm include PSW, bugbear.b, lobgate.f, trial.c, sobic.d, mapson. Another type of malware is Trojan or Trojan horse. A Trojan horse is a type of malicious malware that disguises itself as a legitimate software or a file to trick users into downloading and installing it. Once installed, a Trojan can perform a variety of malicious activities, such as stealing sensitive information, creating backdoors, or damaging files. Another type of malware is ransomware. Ransomware is a type of malware that encrypts a user files and demands a ransom in exchange for the decryption key. Second type of computer threat is phishing. Phishing is a cybercrime in which a target or targets are contacted by email, telephone or text messages by someone posing as a legitimate institution or to lure individuals into providing sensitive data such as personally identifiable information, banking and credit card details and passwords. The information is then used to access important accounts and can result in identity theft and financial loss. So you can see this phishing is very dangerous security threat. The third one is denial of service, that is DOS attack. DOS attacks aim to overwhelm a system or network with traffic or request by flooding it, making it unavailable to legitimate users. Fourth type of computer security threat is insider threat. As these threats are threats that come from within an organization, such as employees who intentionally or accidentally leak sensitive information. For 2.5 marks, you can list and write only these 4 type of threats. If it is asked for more marks, then you can write your extend these options. So now let's discuss the protective measures of these computer security threats. To safeguard against these threats, it is important to implement a range of prevention mechanisms. Here are some of the most effective safeguards. 1. Use strong password. Passwords should be complex and difficult to guess. They should also be changed regularly to prevent attackers from gaining access to systems. Second protection measure is keep software up to date. Regularly update software to ensure the security vulnerabilities are patched. Third protection mechanism is use encryption. Use encryption to protect sensitive data. Fourth one is implement access control. Limit access to sensitive data and systems only to those who need it. Fifth measures of protection is train employees. Educate employees about security-based practices such as not clicking on suspicious links or attachment. Sixth one is monitor for unusual activity. Use intrusion detection and prevention systems to monitor for unusual activity on network and system. And the last one is have a disaster recovery plan. We should have a disaster recovery plan in place to recover from a security breach or other disaster. It may be fire or natural calamities. This is all you can write for 5 marks. So now let's discuss the second question of Karnali Pradesh. Question was explain the importance of relationship in a relational database system. And the max weightage is 1 marks only. In the same question, describe the type of relationship commonly used in database design and provide the example of how they are implemented in MSSS. And the max is 2 plus 2. You can define the types of relationship and provide the example, then you can get full marks. So let's discuss the answer of this question. In the first section, let's discuss the importance of relationship in relational database system. Even the question is asked only for the importance of relationship, we need to give a definition in few words. Relationship is a mechanism where we relate between two or more than two tables. And the most important point is write its importance, which is discussed below. In a relational database, relationship enable us to prevent redundant data. Logical relationship in a database enable us to efficiently query data and create report. That's all you can write for the 1 marks. So let's discuss the second part of this question. As you can see, this question is very important for loksewa computer ayog to pass computer operator or assistant computer operator post. So you need to practice and learn all these answers. So let's discuss the types of relationship and how it is implemented in MSSS or how it can be implemented in MSSS. In a database, relationship refer to the logical association between two or more entities, or it is also known as cardinality. It defines how the data in these entities are related to each other. Relationships are crucial for representing real-world scenarios and allowing efficient data retrieval and manipulation. There are 3 types of relationship that can exist between tables in a database. The first one is one-to-one relation. In one-to-one relation, each record in one table is linked to only one record in another table and vice versa. Example, if there are two entities, person and passport, that is two table. First table is person and second table is passport. Each person can have only one passport number. Another one is one-to-many relationship. In one-to-many relationship, each record in one table can be linked to multiple record in another table, but each record in the second table is linked to the only one record of the first table. For example, if there are two entity type or table, that is customer table and account table, then each customer table can have more than each customer can have more than one account, but each account is held by only one customer. And the example is our banking system or mobile banking. The third one is many-to-many relationship. In many-to-many relationship, each record in one table can be linked to multiple record in another table and vice versa. To implement this type of relationship, a junction table is created to store the relationship between the two tables. Example, if there are two entity type, customer and product, then each customer can buy more than one product, and a product can be bought by many different customer. And the example is supermarket billing software. This is all you can write for 5 marks for database, relational database system. As I already told you before, this is very critical and important question which is repeatedly asked in loksewa computer operator exam. So next, let's discuss the last question, last subjective question of the Karnali Pradesh. Please share this video to your friends and also please subscribe to this channel. We will come with further discussion video. Third question is, what is an operating system? List down its major functions. As you can see, this question is also divided into two parts. One is for 2 marks and second one is for 3 marks. For 2 marks, you can write the definition of operating system and its objectives as mentioned below. Operating system is a system software that controls and coordinates the use of hardware among different application software and users. Operating system has two main objectives: to make the computer system convenient and easy to use for the user, and to use the computer hardware in an efficient way by handling the details of the operation of the hardware. As you can see, OS is a system software that controls and coordinates the use of hardware. So it has two main objectives which you have to write in examination, and it is very important objective of the operating system. The second part of this question is operating system functions. As you can see, there are different types of different functions of operating system, but there are mainly 5 functions. But if you can manage time, you can write even 6 or 7 functions of operating system which are defined below. The function of operating system can be broadly classified into 5 categories. 1. Resource management. Operating system manages computer hardware resources such as CPU, memory, input-output devices and storage devices. Second one is process management. Operating system manages and coordinates the execution of multiple processes or programs running simultaneously on the computer. Third function of operating system is security. Operating system provides security feature such as user authentication, access control, and data encryption to protect the system from unauthorized access and malicious software. The fourth function of operating system is user interface. Operating system provides a graphical or command line interface for users to interact with the computer system. Fifth function of operating system is networking. Operating system provides support for network communication, allowing the computer to participate in a network and communicate with other devices. The sixth function of operating system is file management. Operating system manages the storage of files on a computer, including organizing files into directories and providing mechanisms for creating, deleting, and accessing files. This is the last question of Karnali Pradesh Loksewa Ayog exam. Please subscribe and like this channel.